Welcome to another episode of Caribbean Talks. I'm your host, Latoya Roberts-Thomas, a communications consultant and an advocate for all things Caribbean. Thank you to all who have joined us so far on our previous episodes. If you missed any, do not be afraid to check out our Caribbean Insight social media page to follow. This is a 10-part online series that helps us to talk about the Caribbean. We continue to talk about music, lifestyle, health, history, fashion. We embrace the uniqueness of what it means to be Caribbean. Here at Caribbean Talks, we definitely seek to highlight the interests of the diaspora and the world through our conversations. Today specifically, we will focus on music and entertainment. Episode 6 is all about up and coming artists in the Caribbean and what do they expect from the industry. So join us for a discussion today with Mr. Michael Aberdeen, a soca artist from Grenada. But before we get into that discussion, let us take some time to acknowledge the sponsors. Caribbean Insight, an online platform that focuses on Caribbean lifestyle by providing information on current affairs, political development in the region, and all things Caribbean. You can visit their website at mycaribbeaninsight.com. LRT's Media and Business Solutions, empowering businesses and improving lives by providing transformative services to clients primarily in the Global South. And we also have A.D. Romeo and Associates Consultancy, fostering sustainable development through innovative services worldwide. So I am inviting you to join the live stream this afternoon. Share it with your friends, your family, all over the world, especially those in the Caribbean region. Follow us on Caribbean Insight Facebook page. Like, share, comment, and let's get involved. Viewers, you are also definitely encouraged to ask questions or give your comments in the chat box. We will try as much as possible to let our guests answer the questions that you pose. So let's move on to our speaker this afternoon. We have Michael Aberdeen, and he hails from Grenada, and he told me that he's a soca artist. I will definitely let him introduce more of himself to you. So Michael, welcome to the show.
Hi, good evening. Pleasant being here.
Hi, Michael. How are you today?
Not too bad.
Great, great. So, Michael, can you tell me, first things, I know most artists always have a stage name. So what do you go by?
Well, basically, my name for the stage is Landlord.
Landlord?
No rent or anything like that, but yeah.
And how did you get that name?
Well, I actually got that name, for some guys I barely even know, but I know them now. I like to freestyle and stuff, and they always are around when I'm freestyling, so they call themselves the Residence Crew, and they call me the Landlord, and the name just stick with me.
The Landlord. Interesting. So I'm just curious. You said you're a performing soca artist, right?
Yeah.
Soca. And how long have you been performing soca?
Well, basically, as a soca artist, I'm performing like 5 years in total to this year. Yeah, 5 years total.
Interesting, 5 years. And tell me a bit about your first performance. How did you get into soca?
Well, as the guys give me the name Landlord, and they say I should try soca because I normally used to sing dancehall. And I just get up a day and say, man, I go into a studio. So I went to a studio, I told a guy, make me a rhythm. When I went back the next time, he gave me something I basically didn't like. And he told me, try something. So I freestyle, and then he said, no, we're working with that. And when he called me back to actually listen to the song, I was pretty amazed. You understand? So from there, I started to take music serious. And then as he released the music, he started to blow up everywhere. And I couldn't stop smiling. Then I started to get bookings. People I barely even know. People call me on my phone. And he went from there.
Nice, nice, nice. So with all the performances and the bookings, etc., that you have been able to have, tell us some of the challenges that you face as an artist. Because I know sometimes local artists complain they don't get enough bookings, they're not getting enough airplay, people not recognize them
I
enough.
think that's basically the most important thing. Yeah, when it comes to that, there, we're not getting enough airplay. People watch it one way, but you gotta watch the next way. In Grenada here, I don't want to say it bad, but radio stations, it need a shuffling when it comes to DJs and stuff, because it all fall along to a lot of friend, with DJs and and artists. If you're not friend with this one, or you don't have a popular music, they're not gonna play your music. Understand? When it comes by to show now, a lot of promoters try to fight you down when it comes to your price you charge. Yeah, they always try to fight you down, to pay less. And that's a challenge, because if I come and talk to you first thing first, and then I told you my price, you agree on it, and when we buy stage you try and change to something else, that's basically going to cause a problem. And an artist is going to think twice whether she go and sing or not. But at the end of the day, we're trying to please the people, understand? Because we're not doing music for the promoter, but they won't seem to understand that. So in that field, we have a lot of challenges when it comes to those kind of things.
Okay, so Mr. Landlord, sometimes they complain that, the local artists are not professional in their business arrangement. Do you have like a manager? Do you sign contracts? How do people make sure and take your work as the artist seriously?
Well, basically, Stan, before the pandemic and stuff, I had a manager, but for now, I don't have a manager. I manage myself off and on because I did small business and stuff. Yeah, so I know how to manage myself when it comes to those stuff. But I will get back into having a manager, because I'm looking to make my career go a little more different, because we need a manager at the end of the day. But other than that, oh gosh, yeah, so much of things I want to say when it comes to this thing. So many things, but I don't even know.
Go ahead, you could just lay it all on me.
Yeah, well, professionally, we don't really sign contracts before shows and all this kind of stuff. We just turn like a verbal agreements when it comes to costs and those kind of stuff. I guess that's much for the bigger set of artists. They might come to those kind of things with signing paper and stuff, but we as younger artists, they don't bring those kind of stuff to us.
So is it that you need to advocate more for that? Like, why not start? Why you have to wait till you become the big artist? Why not set a standard early, or at least some expectations?
That is something me and some of my artist friends are basically talking about right now, because we're trying to get more professional into the musical industry, and we're not trying to let people use us, you understand? Again, so we're trying to step up, our game with how we gonna bring forward our professionalism. Yeah, so that's something we're working on.
Okay, I agree, definitely. Because I think when you look at persons in the creative and cultural industry, you need to take them seriously. You shouldn't be begging them to come and perform. Oh God, give me 10 minutes on the stage now. No, you really want to encourage the artists to conduct their business in a certain way, provide them with the opportunity, and definitely provide them with the respect on the stage that they deserve. So that goes to my next question. What are some of your recommendations to improve the field for local artists, especially those who are not coming up? What are some of the things that you want to see? What do you think you could recommend in the industry that would be beneficial?
Well, as for the younger artists, I want them to basically focus on their writing skills. That's of importance, because some people, take words out, in a different context. So when it comes to that, I want to focus on the writing. I want to focus on the studio time, because a lot of them go studio and they seem to let the producer taking control. So basically the producer is producing the music over how he wants it. You understand? But how you want it in your mind, you're not stepping up a game and, voicing your opinion. This is your music. You understand? You find it should go like this, let me work it like this. If you're not working like that, then we work your idea as a producer. And otherwise than that, I feel they need to show off their talent more. Some of them hide their talents. You understand? Go, look a concert as they upcoming. Go look a concert, go to like a school fair, support the youths. You understand? Let people see your talent. Not just hear about you on a radio station or hear somebody talking about, yo, I know Landlord, you understand, you sing, I never know you sing. Nah, people have to hear, I see Landlord singing in the school, I see Landlord, you understand? Get out there. Yeah, make yourself more known to the people. And just have an encouraging mind and have a good team behind you. If you don't have a team as yet, create a team. That's the most important. Sometimes we seem to feel we could do it on our own, but it don't work out, that way for everybody. So I just want them to just focus on everything they're doing and just put themselves out there more.
I do agree with putting yourself out there more. So you could tell me what are some ways exactly in which you could put out yourself? Because sometimes young people just don't know how to do it. So if I'm an upcoming artist, give me some free advice right now. How do I go about getting into the industry and putting myself out there as much as possible, as you know?
First thing first, you have to visit a studio. You understand? You have to get inclined like with producers, because without instrumentals, you'll be singing to nobody because it's not going to reach on the radio. So you have to get yourself or get somebody who could introduce you, understand, to producers and stuff, where you can start by doing your work, understand, to get yourself on a cast, understand. See basically if you could get interviews and stuff for the radio stations, because that helps a lot, right? That seriously helps a lot. Understand? Whereby you go visit the radio station, you understand, where they could give you a time or a date when you could come back to the radio station, to get an interview, so you could get yourself more out there so people can understand you and get to know you at the same time, just like we do now. And other than that, just try to focus and try to get to know everybody within the industry. Try to make friends. You understand? Try to get to know artists and stuff, people who can help you. Not people who just tell you, you're bad, you could do this. No. Understand? You have to put yourself out there. If you don't put yourself out there, you'll never know, what you're really missing.
I like that advice. I think that is really good advice, because I think sometimes young artists need the support, but you definitely have to put yourself out there. So we have one question coming in from social media. If you was to decide on this one producer that you are willing to work with, who would that be and why?
Who I would be willing to work with?
Yes. Is there a producer you're eyeing up or some big contract or somewhere that you need to get to? If you have to choose one, who will that be and why? If not a producer, probably if you have to do a collab, who would it be and why?
Well, Mr. Killer.
I was just about to say that. Let me see your thoughts about that.
No, because he's a good role model to us as young upcoming artists. You understand? It's not to say like, all right, I'm just an artist and, he's a bigger artist. No, he respects all of us. And in Grenada here, he's one of the biggest artists, basically, who respect us to the full limit. He don't pass us, you understand? He don't do like he don't know us. He always keep in touch with us, you understand? Invite us to his radio station. We do interviews, different stuff. He see us on the road, he'll never see passing us. So I respect him, you understand, to the fullest towards that. He don't watch himself as somebody who's different towards us. He's very loving, very, caring and stuff.
Right. So Landlord is on Caribbean Insight, giving some love to Mr. Killer. So big up to Mr. Killer from Grenada. Nice. So then that really goes to my next question.
Yeah.
Tell me some other artists in the region that have inspired you. Not only Mr. Killer, but are there others that you want to name that you've probably modeled or patterned or listened to and inspire you into your craft?
My favorite artist is Kes.
Wait, Kes from Trinidad and Tobago. Well, look at that.
Yeah, well, I have pictures and stuff. We meet Juve. Well, Juve gone there. He was up here for Juve. Yeah, so, we take pictures and stuff together. And when he come to Grenada last time in shows, trust me, no matter any show you have here with Kes, I will go. I respect him to the fullest.
You respect him to the fullest, but you can tell me exactly why you respect him to the fullest? Out of the other artists?
This guy talent on a different level. When it comes to performing and feeling the love for the music and making other people feel that kind of love, that is something totally different. See, anytime you can break people into an emotional level, trust me, you're doing very, very good work. And you have a unity with his band, and that's something I respect. You understand? You don't things for yourself. Yeah, so I guess that's more, these things kind of make me join him more. And you have an excellent way with how you basically put music together. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Nice. So that has inspired you in your work in any way?
Huh?
So whatever you learn or whatever's pattern from Kes, you have used that to inspire your work in any way?
Well, when it comes to pushing myself, yeah. But some of the factors I just named, that is things we trying to work on. You understand? Like I'm writing down tips with stuff like Kes and Bungie Garlin. That's my two favorite Trinidad artists. You understand? Because they're a freestyle. I love to freestyle and Bungie.
So you
So
know
I
I'm gonna
basically,
put you on the spot with that freestyle. And you keep on repeating your love to freestyle and we'll see what happens.
yeah. So Bungie, yeah, he on a different level too. So I just try to take, teachings from both of these fellas, understand, with the way how they pattern themselves and the structurize. And I trying to write down all this stuff now. So because I have friends who's artists and we're trying to work together instead of dividing ourselves because we have a big problem with that. We always divide ourselves in understand the country. So that why basically nobody in reaching where they want to reach because everybody think they're better than everybody. So we're trying to sit down and try to walk through ideas where we can help each other go up the line. And that's something I'm pretty surprised because they never wanted to do it.
They never wanted to do. Okay.
Nah.
And I like that. Teamwork is important. I mean, you're talking about teamwork, unity, working together.
Yeah.
I know sometimes artists feel as if the industry is a fight down scene, so they don't want to work with one another. But I really appreciate how you're pushing for those things. We have another question coming in from social media, and it says most artists took time off during the COVID period to rest and reflect. Did you do the same? Did you rest and reflect? And then
rest? Nah, because I can't rest because it's COVID and we can't go nowhere. So I'm gonna be pretty rowdy, just making music and all my friends, stand gonna be across the next side and when I'll play my music loud and sometimes I'll pull the mic and I start to sing and stuff. But reflect, yeah. I reflect on a lot with my past, with how my performance and the way I sing and how to capture the people, understand, and what they like, the topics, how to structuralize my song. Yeah, I reflect a lot on those kind of stuff.
Okay, and it has been working for you.
Well, yeah, for the timing, yeah.
So what is your writing process like? You write down in a book or it just comes off your head naturally?
Before I never used to write because I didn't see the sense of writing. I mean, writing is not good, but I didn't see the sense of writing because sometimes I could have just listened to instrumental and just make up the whole song. Understand? Just like my first song, Govan, I never write this song. And people was joking, I never ever write a song. And I just started to record song, and I finally was working like very good, but I started to pick up this kind of thing, writing now, and I seem to like it. Yeah, I seem to like it. I write a couple songs for, some couple artists and stuff, which I can't name because they don't like that. Yeah, but yeah, I like the writing. It's not a problem.
Okay, you like the writings and you're good at writing. And your inspiration comes from it, the people around you, the type of music you listen to, because you're a soca artist. Is it that you only, what is your inspiration like? Your process to write? Is it like you lie with your friends and then you get an idea? Or is it somebody tells you to write about something? Or
Nah, well, normally I'll be my friends and some of them will talk a lot of stupidness and it makes sense to me, but to them they might think, understand? It's just old talk, but I will take that idea and I will sit down and I'll just structure it in my head and then I say, oh yo, get instrumental. And we play instrumental and I sing it for them and like, but now what I just say, boy, and I'll be like, yeah, but you real good boy. But not about being good. You see, when you have our ears and you can listen, understand, for good ideas, it works out a lot.
okay,
works out a lot.
Great. So, I have some fun trivia questions to ask you just to get a little bit about your personality. So, as a Caribbean person, you need to tell me how will you choose which one and why you prefer it. So, out of reggae or soca, which is your preference?
Soca.
Soca. Why?
I grew up in it. I love it, and I can't keep away from it. So, soca.
Soca it is. Okay, I can live with that. I kind of prefer soca over reggae too. No love lost to the Jamaicans.
My mother been playing Juve since I was in belly, so.
I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, so I need to go with soca too. But definitely, I know we Caribbean people, we love we soca, we love we reggae. But I definitely think soca taking a tip on this one. Okay, next question. Cricket or football? Football. So your eyes are glued on the World Cup right now.
Yeah, that's the only sport I could play.
What happened to the Caribbean love and the West Indian team and all of that? What happened to cricket?
tell her on shoot, I never had a problem with cricket, but I hate it. I started to hate it after, when you're growing up as a kid and you're watching your cartoons and stuff, your mama and them will just come and change the channel and put on cricket. That used to piss me off. So they make me start to hate cricket and I just don't want to watch it no more.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. We need to work on that. But I do like football a lot. So I will definitely, for me, I could only watch cricket if it's just like a T20 or something short and sweet. I know didn't take you one day cricket or anything longer. Nice. So not no test match, not no one day cricket thing. Just depends, short and sweet. For you, a rainy day or a sunny day? We're in the Caribbean. But what is your preference? A rainy day or a sunny day?
Oh, say rainy.
Rainy? I wonder what you just do on a rainy day. Indoors doing what?
Making love, cooking food, pay more attention, to my opposite sex.
Oh, okay, I see. So a nice cozy rainy day. Cook food and have good family time. Go ahead.
No, go on.
I actually prefer a sunny day to be outside. It just gives a good mood.
Sunny.
Okay.
The sun don't get hot, so I know.
Real hot sun, and you're not into too much hot sun.
I'm a painter. That's my steady job.
Right.
So I know what the sun feels like.
Okay, I see. And the last one I have is going to the beach or going to the movies? Beach. I'm a beach kind of girl too.
We grew up on Grants Beach, so beach, trust me.
Beach, Grants Beach is really nice.
Yeah, that's the biggest beach we have in Guinea. Clean, white sand, water blue. Yeah, trust me. People love it.
Okay, great. So, Michael Aberdeen, Mr. Landlord, it was really good chatting with you, but we're not letting you off the hook yet. You need to definitely share with me a bit about your music. So you need to give me a taste, a stanzas or two of one of your songs. But we also have a question coming from social media first. So somebody said, how you said you're proud, you said you're a dad with 2 girls, yeah? You have children. And how do your children think about you? Do they think you as a superstar, star? How does your family feel about your music?
Well, I know about the whole family and total, but my girls, they're ride or dies. Trust me. They know the big one. She know my music. She'll actually go on YouTube, actually get my music and play it, and she'll just start dancing, and the little one will start to follow her.
Right.
And she could tell the difference with my voice. Daddy, that you? Yeah, she actually know.
Good. So they're like your number one supporters.
Yeah.
So do you think they will get into the music industry in the future based on them being influenced by you?
On me, yes, they will get into the musical industry because that is something I want to push the bigger one into, because I realize she likes music a lot. And dancing, because I used to professionally dance in sandals, different stuff.
Okay, you're a dancer too? Tell me about that.
Well, I had a group, Street Masters Evolution. We used to take part in competitions and stuff. And, I ended up getting damaged. I damaged my spine in a BET competition when they come to Grenada.
Wow.
I ended up damaging my spine. They say I wouldn't walk again, but then I come back stronger because I'm basically like the stunt man in the group. But when the doctor, do a x-ray again, they say, well, they don't understand that. It's like my muscles pulling back all my joints together. And I started to do flips a little more quicker and more flips. Yeah, I'm a stunt man. So I started, take it serious. Then I started joining a group whereby we go on dancing standards for the guests and different stuff. And I just get to fall in love with it more.
Great. So you're a man of plenty trade, tricks, and talent, all in the creative industry.
I have a lot more, trust me.
Well, you're going to bring out some of those tricks to me just now when you do your freestyle or you perform a verse of your song. So tell me some of the songs that you are known for, maybe in the local areas in Grenada.
Well, in local right now, I'm known for Govan. Yeah, that is the number one. I'm known for one called Pam and Pamela.
I'll call what? Sorry?
Pam and Pamela.
Pam and Pamela, okay.
Yeah, and I have a couple others. Yeah, a couple other songs. Yeah, I'm known for, but that is basically what are those, the main two.
Right. So you're going to give me a little bit of Pam and Pamela, or you're going to give me Governor? Which one?
I'll get a Governor. Oh,
Okay,
there you go,
okay.
man. Yeah. Could I play a piece of the music while I sing it, or you want
Yes,
me to sing
sure.
it?
No, you do your thing.
All right. All right. So let me do it like this. You want it fixed on me mobile. Job go govern that. Anything you want me do. Instagram go post on that. We govern. Job go govern that. We govern. Job go govern that. We govern. Job go govern that. Anything you want me do. Instagram go post on. She breed for 2 man. So the child a 2 face. The child come out with 4 foot and 4 hand with 4 ears. Get the mother say you're nasty. That's why you couldn't wash ways. Playing that she like man with the big band. She dirty ways. Now she balling govern. Job go govern that. We govern.
Nice, nice. Wow, that was really, really, really good, really good. So you normally
Yeah.
perform that what like during Grenada Carnival?
Well,
When did it come out?
we don't wait for carnival because up here we have a lot of boat crews
Mhm.
and small shows and stuff. Yeah, so I perform a lot on boat crews and small shows, and sometimes when we have big shows, I get bookings for them, like I Am Mass and big up Miss M Lavaman. Other than Mr. Killer, trust me, you see that guy
Say his name
full of the
again.
head. M Lavaman.
Okay.
Yeah, trust me, guy is one of the biggest artists down here that look up to him, give the youths full love, like full love. Yeah, big him up for one. Yeah, and big shows like I Am Mass and Terra, that when Terra make his show and stuff, Senile, that shows, and I get the singing and stuff as big shows. And I respect them for that. And Natty and Thunder was ways, they always, you understand, look out for me too. Yeah, big number up on that, trust me. And I perform all my songs there, but Govan is my most known song.
Nice, nice, nice. So it's on the
Yeah,
local airways and you could also find it online.
yeah,
Great,
for
great.
sure.
So tell me about any upcoming work or anything new we might expect from you in 2023.
Yeah, well, I have 2 songs, well, actually 3 songs I'm working on right now because I finished with you. I'm going back to recording. I have 3 songs I'm actually working on right now. And one is a water song, splashed up, and one is actually a girl song because I don't normally sing songs for the girls. And that's something, me and the boys have been talking about. You're always singing for the jab, for the rum drinkers, for everybody else. One song alone you sing for the girls, nah, dog. You need to sing something again and something more makes them actually,
Feel
dance, get
nice
on.
and dance. Okay.
Yeah. So actually working on these things right now. Trust me. And it's coming pretty good.
Pretty good,
Pretty,
pretty
pretty
good,
good. Yeah.
pretty good.
Well, basically that's for Carriacou Carnival because that's how we start off the year go right down.
Okay.
Because it's Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique. We don't divide them. And
All
trust
in
me,
one.
Carriacou Carnival is the first. Yeah, and we always go up and sing in the different shows, the launch and all the different things. Yeah, so artists basically focusing on that, the Carriacou Carnival.
Carriacou Carnival. So you do
Yeah,
Carriacou Carnival first and then you go
yeah,
to
and
Grenada.
then we go to Grenada Carnival.
Right. And then you end up with Petit Martinique. That's the last one.
Yeah, well, PT Martinique, they will do smaller stuff, like regatta
Smaller
and
show.
different stuff.
Right.
Yeah, but no, they also have, like personal parties. Somebody might throw party and they might book us. Yeah,
Right.
where we take the Austria and stuff and we go over to Carriacou, then take a boat from Carriacou and go to PT Martinique. Yeah, but it's
Great.
nice. Trust
So
me.
at least you have opportunities and you're doing good with
Yeah,
Govern. I can't wait to hear the
yeah,
one for the ladies. So
trust me.
I'm looking forward to that in 2023. As soon as that rhythm come down, you need to send it to me because I
Yeah,
want to
well,
hear what you have.
yeah, because trust me, I'm working hard on it, and them working really hard on them because I want to make sure they come out not perfect, nothing is perfect, but as good enough, to get the love from my fans and my people, my supporters. Yeah, so I always try to think of them before I actually finish make my music. So that's the focus right now.
Okay, great, great. So before we wrap up, you have any freestyle to tell me, to give me? You say you're freestyle king. I'm not letting you off
Yes,
the hook for that. You said
freestyle.
you like to freestyle, so give me some.
Well, I don't know why you want me to freestyle.
Oh no, freestyle about this beautiful lady talking to you on Caribbean Insights. What you have to tell me and the people listening on the line.
Well, in chance that Soca, I'm not a big freestyle on the soca, but dancehall and stuff.
Well, give me a dancehall freestyle.
Yeah, Caribbean inside. Okay. Boop boop boop. Oh gosh, that like beatboxing, stuff.
That's a beatbox or something. I don't know.
No, because I was singing to whoever it comes.
Well, you had to do something, but you have to give me a freestyle. So let's go.
Okay. No, I want to buy like when you hear a drum or something, just
well, you
one
could drum
beat.
for me.
Okay. Okay. Caribbean inside. I never know. I see. I was trying to go into the soca thing. All right. I met this beautiful girl on the Caribbean inside. She gave me an interview. And me sitting here wondering what to do, but I stayed focused and I said everything that I wanted to. But I don't know what I'm freestyling to you. No, I'm a deep freestyler. Like, I'm a deep freestyler. Like, okay, I freestyle on different stuff. If you understand, like, I shouldn't say badness, but
okay. I get you. The street
music
music.
kind of
Right,
stuff.
right. Yeah. I get you. I get you. No problem. I appreciate the big up to the beautiful girl and Caribbean inside though.
I will put Caribbean inside in a song though.
No problem. We love it.
I'm gonna put it.
Definitely the Caribbean
now because
inside
the love is it goes out the same. Trust me.
Great. So as we're about to wrap up, just remind me, where can we find your music?
Well, YouTube, first thing first. Not all my songs are on Apple, but Govern you can find it on Apple and Audio Mac and your Pam and Pamela and stuff, because some of the producers, I don't know why they're not on these platforms. It's very confusing. So that's why I'm trying to focus on where I want my music to reach and where I want it to go, because we can't normally depend on the producers, because I don't know, they don't think. But yeah, YouTube, that's on Apple and Spotify. Yeah, you can find some of my music there. Well, Instagram is something different. I'm trying to do over my Instagram because I mix up too much stuff on my Instagram.
Okay.
I need a personal Instagram, like music.
So you have to create an Instagram page entitled Landlord, so we know we come in there to get all Landlord music.
Yeah, because I put in my Instagram, I put everything down my Instagram. When it comes to family, everything, I don't keep it one focus.
Okay,
yes,
I agree with that. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. And then we could definitely hear you on the local airways in Grenada.
Yeah. But as I told you, we in Grenada here, we need a lot of shuffling. Too much a friend thing with DJs.
Right.
Shuffling. The love, we need to feel that love.
I agree. So Grenada, the producers and the radio stations, I'm shouting out to you. You need to give the love to all the up and coming artists.
Yeah.
Give everybody the opportunity for airplay so that the music is out there and people could love and appreciate it. So I'm showing you some love and appreciation, Landlord, because you're doing a great job and continue to doing that. So do you have anything else to say before we end this interview?
Well, basically,
shout outs to whoever, your producers, your supporters.
Well, yeah, I'd like to shout out first thing first, my supporters, because they are one of the biggest and the most, influential people behind me, because anytime you feel that love from them, trust me, that sends a different joy to your heart. And my kids, my biggest supporters, I would like to say, big up to them, my mom, my girlfriend, producers, Stupid Dog Studio. I know the name my song weird. Yeah, but that's one of the youngest and the baddest producers here. Stupid Dog Studio, Can't Stop, Power, Slacky Music, just a variety of them, terrific. I like to big them up all, trust me, because they do a lot of work and they put out a lot, but they have a lot of challenges ahead, but they just need to work with us, just as how we work with them, and then everything will be good.
Sounds excellent. So continue to
least,
God, definitely. Yeah. You must have a base, you must have a center, and upon that, everything will grow.
Yeah, how to big them up is a must.
Great. So thank you so much for sharing your insight on soca music and the entertainment industry, especially what's happening in Grenada. It was great having you for the show. This interview was great. I wish you all the best in the future. Maybe next time when I put you on the spot for freestyle, you'll come bigger, badder, better. I don't know.
I'll kill it, man. I'll kill it.
You'll kill it.
Me. Yeah.
And I will definitely check out your music sometime soon. So all the best with that.
It was
Viewers,
nice being here.
definitely. Thank you so much.
Big
So
up Caribbean
to
Insight.
definitely love from Caribbean Insight is going out to you, landlord.
Yeah.
So I appreciate the interview. Well,
Same.
viewers, today was a healthy conversation. We were supposed to have one other guest, but unfortunately challenges happened and he couldn't join us. But I just want to encourage persons to don't forget to check out our local artists. Our local artists support local music, whether it's the reggae or the soca. They are Caribbean based and you definitely want to support it because it's our culture, it's our own. So to end this evening's show, I really want to thank all the sponsors who have been supporting the work that we do at Caribbean Insights. And we definitely, first of all, want to big up Caribbean Insight for their continuous work on topical issues around the Caribbean. They focus on health, sport, music, food, current affairs, anything Caribbean. You could check it out on www.mycaribbeaninsight.com. We also have LRT's Media and Business Solution for all your media and consulting services. You definitely could check out LRTs on social media. And definitely we want to check out ADR Romeo's and Associate Consultancy. They have also given business advice and consultancy advice. So please do check that out. And look out for us next week. We are on episode 7. We are getting there. So same time, same place, 5 p.m., episode 7 on Caribbean Insights Facebook page. We will focus on where to island hop in the Caribbean. I might be motivated to finally come to Grenada, landlord. You never know. And especially if you're on a budget, that will be the topic, where to hop around the Caribbean on a budget. And it's a new year soon, so I know persons are making their 2023 bucket list and travel plans, so you may have a Caribbean island on the listing. So I am your host, Latoya Roberts-Thomas, signing out, and today we had Michael Aberdeen, landlord, with us, speaking about up and coming artists. See you all next week as we talk more about the Caribbean.